Etra-chan saw it.
Ability number X. Everyone on this planet has some kind of special ability.
This TV show. My name is Yuri. I live alone in this apartment at the moment. There are people who can control wind shortly after being born, and others awaken later in life to learn what their abilities are. Special powers. Superpowers, huh? This is all stuff in mangas and movies. Things you see in anime. There's no way that happens in real life. Everyone understands that. But I do know something. I know that this world is sometimes somehow stranger than fiction. This sofa's pretty cute.
Ah, it looks to be the perfect size as well.
A little while back, I was going out with a man named Akamatsu-kun. The two of us already talked to each other's parents and are currently living together. We were just about ready to get married, but this very Akamatsu-kun had actually been cheating on me the whole time. I didn't notice that at all, and one day, I bowed out because of someone I never would have expected.
Akane-chan, what about your classes? I'm actually pretty hardworking, you know. I got the credits to graduate already.
These two are neighbors that live in the same apartment as me.
But I'm in a financial crisis again. Can you teach me how to save money and be frugal? What? Again?
Hey, you two.
Ah, Yuri-san.
Azumi-san has a young son that she raises with her husband.
You got off work early today, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am, I had the early shift today.
Working with shifts sounds like it could be really tough.
Akane-chan was a college student that attended a nearby all-girls university. We weren't that far up in age either, so we get along well enough to where we make small talk when we all run into each other like this.
Ah, welcome home, Hideki.
Hello.
You must have your hands full with Hideki-kun, Azumi-san.
Hey, Akane-chan.
It's totally fine. Hideki's just a little bit of a unique child is all.
Azumi's son, Hideki-kun is...
But I'm sorry if that bothers you, you know? Just make sure you talk to me if you need help, okay?
Oh, please, don't worry about it. He's a little unique. I didn't know the specifics at all, but apparently he's got something like autism or Asperger's syndrome or something along those lines. But it's not a problem at all when it comes to his day-to-day life. He goes to a nearby elementary school, and Azumi-san's very friendly, so we never really put any kind of special emphasis on it. Ah, it's from Akamatsu-kun.
Gonna be late tonight.
He's working so late recently. Huh? What is this?
Whoa, you're still up, Yuri? You could have gone to bed without me.
Hey, Akamatsu-kun. What are these?
Ah, you got me.
Huh?
You know how your birthday is next week? I figured that I'd get you a present. Ta-da!
Wow, that's such a cute hair clip.
Which one do you want? I was going to try to make one that was matching with me, but I can't get two necklaces though. You just put on whichever one you want, and I'll use the other one.
Huh? Then, I guess I'll use the hair clip. You can wear the necklace. It's gotta be tougher to use a hair clip, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry, I know you got it all ready for me.
It's totally fine. I'll get you something else on your birthday too, okay?
I can't ask that much.
It's fine. I'm doing this because I like you, Yuri.
Akamatsu-kun, I was really happy at the time. I didn't suspect anything at all.
Huh? A business trip?
Yeah, it was really supposed to be someone else's job, but I had to go for next week's training. I'm gonna be out for a few days, so...
Well, I'm gonna be lonely. But I guess if we get married, then this kind of thing might happen more often with raising a kid or going back to our parents' house.
That's true.
It's okay. You've taught me how to do all the chores around the house, so I'm totally fine all on my own. You just be careful, huh?
Okay. Next week, the business trip out of state finished without any problem and I was headed back home. I came back without a care in the world. It was only a few days, but I'm still so lonely when I can't see him. I'm home.
Ah, Yuri! Welcome home!
Akamatsu-kun, I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Yuri!
Hmm? What?
What is it?
The room. It smells kind of citrusy.
Sorry about that. It's probably that right over there. I was actually going to go buy some since I ran out of some. The usual stuff got sold out. It was cheaper, so I decided to just go with this one.
I see.
Did you not really like this smell?
This is pretty nice too. It seems pretty good. The next day. Good morning.
Yuri-san, good morning. Good morning. Yuri-san? Hey, Akane-chan.
I got back from my business trip and the two of them were acting a little more nervous than usual for some reason. I didn't really have any thoughts about it and I had no idea what was going to happen, but I wonder what's gone to the two of them. I wonder if something happened while I wasn't around.
I'm gonna be late today, too.
I just got back from my business trip, so I was really hoping I could hang out with him more than usual, but I guess it can't be helped. Akamatsu-kun.
Akamatsu?
Crap, what am I doing? Hello, Hideki-kun.
Akamatsu? Akamatsu? Akamatsu?
Hideki-kun?
Oh, it's you, isn't it, prick? You're the shithead Akamatsu.
Huh?
What's going on? Who are you? What are you doing here, Tachibana?
It all suddenly started out of the blue.
What do you mean what I'm doing here? I followed you. Yasuria, you said you're gonna be at your parents' house. Well, you said that you're gonna be away for work, too. You lied to me to trick me, huh? You're the worst. You're the one that lied to me. Hey, what the hell are you doing trying to get away from here, Akamatsu-san?
It was like a scene straight out of a movie. The voice was Hideki-kun, but what is this? It was like he had recorded a conversation completely and just started playing back an entire segment of a conversation. That was clearly, that, right? I was shocked by how Hideki-kun was acting like nothing was wrong, but at the same time, I had a really bad hunch about something. Wait, hang on, Hideki-kun.
Welcome home, Hideki. Hey, Yuri-san, did you just get home, too?
Asami-san, I'm sorry,
What is it?
does Hideki-kun... No, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Did something happen last week while I wasn't around?
I don't know.
Please tell me. Akamatsu-kun, he did something, right?
You guys went to Etra Hot Springs, didn't you? Your little adultery trip.
Huh?
I know about it.
Afterwards, Akamatsu-kun and I ended up getting a divorce. I didn't notice Akamatsu-kun's cheating this whole time because I was just too dense. I didn't have any proof or anything, but the reason I was able to tie everything together was Hideki-kun.
The other day. You remember how you were gone for a little while, Yuri-san? Well, while you were gone, Nakamatsu-san,
Was he having an affair?
Yes, he brought home a woman. Is that Nakamatsu-san in?
Hello, Miss Azami.
Hello, who is that?
Oh, this is my older sister.
Hello. Thank you for always taking good care of my brother.
All right then, goodbye.
Yeah. I thought it was a little too weird because they seem to be awfully friendly with each other, and then...
Oh, it's you, isn't it, prick? You're the shithead Akamatsu!
What's going on?
Who are you?
What are you doing here, Tachibana?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I followed you! Yuzuriha, you little... You said you were going to be at your parents' house!
Well, you said that you're going to be away for work too. You lied to me to trick me, huh? You're the worst.
You're the one who lied to me! Hey, what the hell are you doing trying to get away from here?
Akamatsu-san!
You're not saying...
Yeah, both parties were having affairs. I mean, I guess you guys weren't married yet. Whatever the case, they were already married, it seemed.
But how long have they been doing that?
That was the first time that I seen her, but I think with the way they were acting, it wasn't like they had only seen each other once or twice.
What do I do?
Whatever the case, I think that Akamatsu-san's probably hiding all the evidence right now. He knows that we saw the whole thing happen, so...
Come to think of it, when I thought about everything that happened, the necklace, the deodorant, I'm sure all kinds of things were related to that. I just didn't notice. But Nakamatsu-kun seemed pretty natural about it and was hiding it well. I don't know if he's got any evidence left for me to find. Azumi-san, do you have a second?
Huh?
Hideki-kun.
Hideki. Yeah, I guess you saw the whole thing. It's not something that gets brought up in day-to-day conversation, so I don't want you to spread that information around, but...
One more thing. I had Azumi-san tell me something shocking. I guess it was a special power that Hideki-kun had. A special ability.
You guys went to Etra Hot Springs, didn't you? Your little adultery trip. I know about it. I did no such thing.
What? Then how the hell do you explain these photos, huh? June 9th, the 12 o'clock train.
What?
You checked into the hotel around 4 p.m. And I know that you guys went out to go grab a bite to eat, and hotels and stuff too. The hotel behind the station, Red Vine, the individual bar room, Tsutsujiya. I know all of it! You guys even got the matching necklaces made at Karin Factory because of your 3-year anniversary, right? What are you talking about? The necklace you got on right now. You think I'm an idiot or something?
I'm not going to let this go.
Wow, this is...
Hideki-kun may have been on the autism spectrum, and he had something called Savant syndrome. There are people with some development disorders, and they sometimes use that pinpoint laser-like focus and concentration to do something that's considered near impossible by most of us. For example, people who absolutely perfect, people who have photographic memory without a single mistake. People who can answer right away what day of the week when told the year, month, and day. That kind of insane skill that most people couldn't possibly have. The skill really varies based on person to person, but...
You guys went to Etra Hot Springs, didn't you?
Hideki-kun had the ability to remember conversations that were talked around him and be able to play it back word by word without any hesitation.
You guys went to Etra Hot Springs, didn't you?
I see. Savant syndrome.
Is this proof?
I don't know if this alone is good enough to act as proof. But what's important is the content behind all of this. The important thing isn't the audio and who said it, but what was said. The time, the location. I think that the mistress's husband seems to have done quite a bit of research. We should use that to our advantage and gather as much information as possible to retaliate as much as we can. It'll be alright. We can work on this together.
Let's do it! That's how I had Hideki-kun help me out to figure out that Akamatsu-kun was cheating on me for a very long time. If Hideki-kun wasn't around, then it would have taken a lot longer than that, and it may have been very difficult for me to handle things. Since we were engaged and already spoke to each other's parents about it, I was able to demand damages from Akamatsu-kun and his mistress. The mistress was already married, so he was able to take quite a bit more from both of them as well.
But I'm glad everything got brought to light and solved, right?
Yes. Asumi-san, thank you so much for your cooperation. I'm sorry for asking for Hideki-kun's help.
No, I'm sorry. I should have said something sooner, but I didn't know how to bring it up. I'm sorry, too.
Oh, it's fine. I should be the one that should be apologizing.
Huh?
Hideki-kun is still in the 3rd grade, right? A young boy like that had me hear about affairs and all this other adult stuff.
Oh, it's fine. You don't need to worry about that.
But...
I don't think that Hideki's actually able to understand what he's listening, though. And after seeing that whole thing, I think he did understand that what was happening was definitely not a good thing. At the very least, the reason that he continued to repeat the whole thing in front of you, Yuri-san, was probably because he felt something. I don't know what it was, but it's my job as his parent to think about what he was thinking and feeling. I also have to tell him that what he did was the right thing to do. I have to care about him with my husband. He's a handful, but I want to praise him for what he did this time around. But I have to teach him to make sure he chooses the right words to say and words he shouldn't say.
Asumi-san.
So anyway, Yuri-san, I want you to treat Hideki like you always have, okay?
Of course, thank you so much. I'm sure Hideki-kun will continue to experience a lot of things in his life. But I want him to find true happiness. That's how I thought about the whole thing. Welcome home, Hideki-kun.
Hey, Hideki, welcome back.
We were able to get evidence of the affair thanks to Hideki. I wish we could get our share of that damages payment, huh?
Wow, Azumi-san. Hey, Hideki.
I should do whatever I can to support her.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。世の中まだまだわからないことや判明していないことがありますからね。超能力を持った人がいたとしても不思議ではないです。こうやって何かに特化した能力を持ってるって羨ましいです。おまけにその能力のおかげで今回の一件がスムーズに解決できたわけですからね。何かの役に立てるって素晴らしいことです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもスカッとした方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。